I didn't grow up in a studio, but somehow I ended up being a musician. You know what I'm saying? Wavy Tycoon, I'm out. Hey, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Wavy Tycoon. I'm back with another banging video. You know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna be let's start from when I started music. When did I fall in love with music? When did I know that I wanted to be a musician and shit like that? So I've always known that I've always had the dream of being a superstar, because I loved music growing up. I started listening to music since I was very little. I don't know the age I started listening to music, but when I was like 8, 9, I started writing songs down. Like I started writing lyrics from songs I listened to. You get what I'm saying? And one of my best artists then was Ice Prince. I'm not gonna lie. I had every lyrics of Ice Prince penned down then, like so many years ago. It got to some point that I had to start printing them because I just needed them to be in a printed form and shit like that. But the saddest part about growing up where people around me don't do music, they don't like music, they don't do shit like that, is that I had to go extra, because I grew up somewhere. I would say it was a rural area when I moved into that area. I grew up in Ibadan, Akobo during. That was where I grew up. So growing up with people that are not even dreaming the way you dream is crazy. So I had to go extra mile. I remember the first time I visited a studio I was probably 14 years old. I've wanted to enter a studio before 14 for sure. So there was this person I was actually begging that I want to visit your studio, type shit like that. And he was like, pull up. I said I was going to pull up after school, because it was one of my sister's friends. I told the person I was going to pull up after school. So I went with some of my friends. I can't remember, man, like Polo and Jibola. So we went to the studio. I took them to the studio, but unfortunately for us, the owner of the studio and the producer was not around. And it's all 10 years. There's no light actually, but I have to produce for you guys. You know what I'm saying? There's no light. We know our problems in Nigeria, so you guys have to just enjoy the video and adapt with me like that, because I'm a little bit sweaty. So as I was saying, we got into the studio. The producer was not around. We had to wait for probably some hours. Then he said he wasn't going to be available that day. Blah blah blah. And I had to leave the studio. That was my first experience in the studio. I was 14. I was already rapping before that time. I was already singing in class. We make beats with table, type shit like that. And so it was fun. We believed that we would do something with it. A lot of my friends that we started rapping like that don't even make music anymore now. They are into other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I had this dream. As a little boy, I wanted to be a superstar. I wanted to be known for my music and shit like that, and I got it in me for real. You guys can check all my songs out. I have couple songs out, over almost 20 songs outside. You guys can check it out, streaming Wavy Tycoon on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Wavy Tycoon, WAVY TYCOON. You know the vibe. So growing up was really, really stressful in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you know how it is in Nigeria, growing up in Nigeria. So I kept pushing. Then I gave up at some point. When I got out of secondary school, I gave up, because a lot of things were I was really facing some life challenges and shit like that. There was no phone, and before that, mind you, I used to make videos. Before, I used to take pictures. I had this banging Instagram account that when I post, a lot of my friends in school, they will be like, guy, how did you get this done? How did you get this amount of followers and shit like that? So I had to give up on all that shit. My neighbor just put on their gym, man. I'm sorry about the noise. You guys have to just adapt with this. You know the vibe. We are in Nigeria, so no cap. So I had that buzzing page. Everybody be like, guy, how do you do this? How do you do this? Mind you, then there was no money to go to the studio and record a song out, so I was just doing the things I could do. So after a while, I got into the university, Washington State University, and that was where I feel like I made a mistake of the school I went to, but I won't say I made a mistake. It is all part of life, you know what I'm saying? So when I got to Washington State University, there was no social life there, nothing. I used to play basketball. When I got to the university, I stopped playing basketball because there was no basketball court in my school. There was nothing like that. So I had to give up a lot of things. I gave up my Instagram page. I gave up a lot of shit. And then I kept pushing, just trying to make money. So I got out of the university before I started making music. That's just the. It's not good. It's not sad. It's not good. Like, I just feel like it was too late for me to start. But I still wanted to, like, the dream. When you've been dreaming since when you were young, you know the vibe now. You know how you want to get it. No matter what, no matter the time, you still want to get it. So that was the vibe in me. So I said, okay, after getting out of school, I'm dropping a song. Then I did that shit. I dropped the song. And I was still in the school environment. A lot of people fucked with it. I saw the vibe. I said, okay, I'm going to do this shit. For real. Then, ever since then, I've started dropping songs back to back. And that was how the boys started making songs, getting into the studio. I started recording because I was able to get some funds to go to the studio. All these years that I had the mission, I had the dream. All this time that I was in secondary school, uni, there was nobody to fund my music career, and I wasn't able to fund my music career. So I had to wait till the right time again. So that was how I got into music. So the artist that actually inspired me growing up was Ice Prince, Olamide. Olamide came late, but Ice Prince was like the main artist that inspired me. I fucked with his swag, I fucked with his style, rap lines and shit like that. Like, if anybody watching this video and you really fuck with Ice Prince those years way back, like I'm talking about 15 years ago, I guess more than 15 years ago. So if you fucked with Ice Prince those years, you know what I'm talking about. Ice Prince was like the best artist then. Not the best artist, but he has the swag, he has like everything then. So I was motivated by Ice Prince. I started writing his lines down. I started like in school doing extracurricular activities. Like, I vibe to Ice Prince. I know all his lines, so I be rhyming to that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's talk about the nerves in music. Like, yeah, so how I control my nerves. Everybody, like, definitely we all have nerves when we're about to do some things. So I just get over my nerves because this is what I really want to do. Because if I don't want to do it, there's no way I'm going to get over my nerves. So it's something I really want to do. So whenever I want to record, I put my heart in it. I put my heart in it. My everything I have, I put it in it just to like create a vibe and drop it out. So that's how I be like getting over nerves and shit like that. And a lot of times I don't have nerves when I hear the song, when I hear the beat. When they play the beats, all my nerves are gone. So that's how it is. Like, whenever I hear the beats, that nerves is gone. Like, the fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to drop some bars or drop some lines or vibe to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I get over my nerves. So growth. Let's talk about growth and challenges now. Yeah. So far, I've actually. Definitely, I can never be in the same position I was when I started making music. I've actually gone further than when I started. So, the growth is a little bit slow and bumpy. It can be slow and bumpy, but you just have to keep going because you have a dream and you know where you're going to, you know where you're heading to. So that's the vibe. And a lot of challenges that we'll be facing as a Nigerian artist. Recording section is not easy. To get recording section is crazy. As in, to just get a studio, to get a beat, to get everything is, and as we all know, music, you can't just get into music if you don't got the money, because music is basically money. Like, you have to promote your shit. You have to spend some money to promote your shit. And that's just fact. If anybody tells you that you don't need money to do this, blah 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 blah, it only works for few percentage. Like 10 out of 100, you know what I'm saying, 10% out of 100. That's how it works. So but if you getting into music as like music business is a different thing entirely, because the money in music business is crazy. We all see it, we all know what I'm talking about. We be seeing how musicians be flaunting their lifestyle and shit like that. That's part of music for you. You gotta do all those things. You have to do all those things to push. Like, people really want to see things in your life as an artist. So those are kind of the challenges I feel like upcoming artists and a lot of artists are facing in Nigeria. But you know, when at some point when I when I was recording outside, paying producers, paying for recording sections outside, it wasn't comfortable for me because I had to like pay a lot. So I decided to pause for a minute, save some money, and I ended up getting like a home studio for myself. I just got speakers, mic, everything, amplifier and shit like that, and that made it easy for me to like vibe from time to time, to record from time to time, and be on my toes every time. Like, you know what I'm saying, always ready to create vibe. Like, if I get the recording section with some big artists right now, I'm ready to drop banger with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to drop banger with them. So let's talk about milestone moments. First time your song did numbers. The first time my song did numbers was 20, I can't remember the year, but it's 6 a.m. I dropped 6 a.m. and bam, everybody be feeling that shit. Like, 6 a.m. went far. Then I recorded 6 a.m. myself at home. I just talked to my producer. I messaged Sounds. Shout out to Sounds. It was one name is producer name is Fun, but his artist name is Sounds. So shout out to Sounds. I reached out to him that I want to create a vibe like this. So it was one that created. It was one that produced 6 a.m. So he sent me the beat, and I recorded that shit at home, and I sent it back to him, and he mixed and mastered it, and that was the end. And I dropped that song outside, and a lot of people fucked with it. I appreciate everybody that been rocking with me since day one. I had you guys. So that was it. 6 a.m. did well. Still doing well. You guys can check it out on all streaming platforms. 6 a.m. by Wavy Tycoon. That's a crazy tune. So where are you now? Like, where am I now? I'm at this point that I'm still an upcoming artist, still struggling to have a face out there, and I'll appreciate everybody watching this video. If you get to this part of the video, I want you to go stream all my songs on all streaming platforms. Show me some love. Go and listen to my vibe. See if the boy got it or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's vibe. To all my supporters supporting me since day one, since when I had no streaming, since when I had no song outside, but they saw the vibe in me. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to those people that are just joining, the people that are just knowing us through YouTube and shit like that. I fuck with you guys, I rock with you guys, I appreciate you guys. So guys, make sure you go check out my latest track, Oblique Whiskey, streaming on all platforms. Oblique Whiskey and Presido, streaming on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Banging on all platforms. I ain't copying, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. So guys, I started 31-day challenge. So guys, I started 31-day challenge already, and this is the 10th day. This is going to be the 10th day. This video is going to be dropping on the 10th day, and I want you guys to fuck with me. I want you guys to follow up on my page. Go watch all my videos. I've dropped a lot of things. I've dropped music videos, dropped content, street content, you know what I'm saying, daily vlog. I've been doing that shit for days. So you guys should check me out on all streaming platforms, also the Wavy Tycoon, on all streaming, on all social media. And that's it. I'm out. And that was how I turned into a musician today. I didn't grow up in a studio, but somehow I ended up being a musician, you know what I'm saying. Wavy Tycoon, I'm out.